Hello, friends. Have you ever had the experience of finding that two verses or ideas that you kind of know are in the Bible are actually next to each other and even further connected? Well, that just happened to me. I was reading in 1 Peter chapter 5, and Peter has been instructing the pastors, the shepherds, how to care for their flock. And he comes to this place of talking about humility and tells us to clothe ourselves with humility because God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. And coming on the heels of that thought, he shares this. Verse 6, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, comma, verse 7, casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you." Now, friends, I kind of knew that the Bible says that I can cast my cares on the Lord because he cares for me, and I find comfort in that. And I also kind of knew that the Bible said, humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, and he'll exalt you, he'll lift you up in due time. I didn't realize those two things are not only next to each other, but they're connected. And the one is an outpouring of the other. So we cast our cares upon the Lord because he cares for us. But the reason we cast our cares on the Lord is because he's called us to humble ourselves. I don't know that I would have ever thought that holding on to my worry, my cares, my anxieties, and I'm not necessarily talking about the disorder, anxiety disorder. There's a place for professional treatment, so I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that tendency that we all have in us to worry and be anxious about things that we can't control. So hear my heart. But holding on to those is a form of pride. And so God says to humble yourself, that God may lift you up, casting all your cares on him because he cares for you. Friends, when I hear that, I realize how very proud I am and how much repenting I have to do today, and probably again later today, and then later today, then again tomorrow, and you get the idea. I have such a tendency to try to control and worry and just overthink things. And that's not to say that God hasn't given us reasonable minds to be able to make some common sense decisions. What I'm talking about is that sin of worry, of not placing things in God's hands. So friends, this day, may you and I take steps to let go of the things that we can't control, that we keep worrying about, and surrender them to God because he cares for us, and because when we come to him from a place of humility, he will lift us up. So friends, walk in the light of Jesus and be the light to the world around you.